Zoran is literally attempting to do what conservatives say, we want to do, which is provide gender-affirming care to anyone who wants it for free, and we're going to ship people, we're going to fly people in and pay for their hotel rooms, and we're going to do all of the Fox News stuff. We're getting ideas from Fox News. I want to know, hey, we'll do that. But most importantly is we collaborated with the Zoran Mamdani campaign on his trans rights platform. And what we explicitly wanted to do was use the power of New York City to provide free gender-affirming care, and I say free in case insurance companies decide to boot us off, free gender-affirming care, not just to people in New York City, but across the country. When Zoran first kind of approached DSA leadership about running, his pitch was, he said, I'm gonna get socialists to vote for me and I'm gonna get Muslims to vote for me. With Zoran, we're in basically the best possible position to seize state power that we can be in because we're like this, right? DSA has regular meetings with him, let alone his team. His policy director is my friend. I've been working with his campaign manager for well over a year. I have friends who are in his staff. Trans rights, I always would say, we are the tip of the spear. I've looked at Zoran's policies and I'm like, yep, these were floating around group chats and message boards for 5 years before they ended up in here. Zoran himself, who's about to become the mayor of the largest city in the United States, is facing the same attacks that undocumented immigrants just trying to get a job at Home Depot are facing right now. There's no reason at all that we can't use telehealth and mailing prescriptions to people across the country to undermine state bans. The Zoran campaign was always eager to work with us. We're like that. We wrote the platform with him. The team was so happy to work with us on this. And now he's going to be mayor.
Zoran kicked Cuomo's ass. It was almost a flawless victory. And so I think that'll also bear out when you switch into governing from the campaign session.
New York City could provide trans health care for every trans person in the country who, can't afford it. And it would be a blip on our radar. I'm sure there are people who voted for Zoran who are transphobic, right? I'm sure there are people who voted for Zoran who, don't have the best opinions on other stuff. Muslims are now a voting bloc in New York City elections. That wasn't the case before. It was non-educated whites, educated whites. I love election demographics. Latinos and Black voters. Now it's also Muslim voters.
People come through to DSA by way of Zoran. That's awesome. But then we can help them basically become more radicalized. So Zoran is his first step, and then all of a sudden you're doing all kinds of awesome organizing.
Zoran is going to give $65 million to trans community for trans surgery in general. This is what people are voting for. It's crazy how people see this man as a saint. He's breaking out some promises that we all know that is bizarre. Like the free food he says is going to be giving people, and so many other things. It's crazy. This man is just there to destroy New York City. And I'm just imagining how New York City will turn out once this man wins the election. It will be a shithole, guys. It will be a shithole. It will be worse than Chicago.
What's your favorite Mamdani policy?
Huh?
What's your favorite Mamdani policy?
My favorite Mamdani policy is probably free buses.
And how do we implement that?
How do we implement that? Have to read through his policies, right?
You don't know the policy?
I have read it, but I don't want to talk about it right now.
Okay, have a good one.
I'm so sorry, I didn't catch that you were recording. Can you not include me?
It's live.
Okay.
We're live. Any other Zoran policies?
No, not right now. I didn't realize you were recording.
There's no way she did not realize that. She looked right at the camera multiple times. I didn't realize you were recording other than the giant stick in the phone that was right in front of us the whole time.
Majority of them who are voting for Madani, they do not know his policy. Majority of them, maybe their friend just tell them he's supporting trans community. Boom, they're going to vote. Oh, he's supporting illegal aliens. Boom, they're going to vote. They do not know what he's standing for. He said something. Madani said something about free food. I pity New York City. there. This is going to be crazy. If this man is to win, it's going to be crazy.
You're getting rid of $5.5 million to lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and intersex advocacy in Uganda, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
I can't believe we're arguing about this. I can't believe we're arguing about this. PEPFAR, we're not denying life-saving care to anybody, are we?
No, and $10 billion would remain for that funding.
You're getting.
This is what's going to happen in New York City once Madani win. This is exactly what's going to happen. Giving millions of dollars of taxpayer money to trans community. This is what's going to happen. I'm just giving you guys a tip of the iceberg. This is what is going to happen. Something like this. I can't believe we're arguing about that. That is exactly what the first video talked about. $65 million to trans treatment. I can't believe we're arguing about this.
If anyone can show a nation betrayed by Donald Trump how to defeat him, it is the city that gave rise to him. And if there is any way to terrify a despot, it is by dismantling the very conditions that allowed him to accumulate power. This is not only how we stop Trump, it's how we stop the next one. So Donald Trump, since I know you're watching, I have 4 words for you. Turn the volume up. We will hold bad landlords to account because the Donald Trumps of our city have grown far too comfortable taking advantage of their tenants. We will put an end to the culture of corruption that has allowed billionaires like Trump to evade taxation and exploit tax breaks. We will stand alongside unions and expand labor protections because we know, just as Donald Trump does, that when working people have ironclad rights, the bosses who seek to extort them become very small indeed. New York will remain a city of immigrants, a city built by immigrants, powered by immigrants, and as of tonight, led by an immigrant. So hear me, President Trump, when I say this. To get to any of us, you will have to get through all of us.
You see what this man is in? This is O'Hearn. He's using Trump as a way to get voters. This is exactly what he's doing to get people to come to his own side. He's using socialism as a way to like shield himself that he supports socialism. He's using Muslims, because he's a Muslim, as a way of shield that he's one of them. This man is only for himself. It's funny how New Yorkers are not actually saying this, how New York City, they're not actually saying this, they're not paying attention. This man have no shit to offer. So throughout this statement right now, he didn't say about what is there to offer to New York City. He's only giving backlash to Trump. Saying different things and trying to insult Trump, that Trump has no power anymore in New York City. That's exactly what his speech was all about. To shade Trump, to make people who do not support Trump to come and support him. That's exactly what he's doing. He didn't say anything about himself, about his policy. He said about rich people like Trump That is all. He has nothing to offer aside trying to shade Trump. Isn't Trump named to trend? Do you guys pay attention to this man at all? Like people who are voting for this lunatic. Do you guys pay attention to him? This is what Democrats are always doing. They're always using Republicans to shine themselves. They're always trying to shade Trump to make that irrelevant. Ask him does he have to offer? Absolutely nothing. Why is he calling Donald Trump name? To make people who do not like Trump to like him.